Hey everybody, it's Jamie here and a very warm welcome to you all to Travel Blog Jamie. In today's episode, I'll be taking you on a walking tour from top to bottom of Marella Discovery 2. She was originally built in 1995, launched as Legend of the Seas for Royal Caribbean. She is now the sister ship to Marella Discovery, has 918 cabins, a capacity for 1,836 passengers and 771 crew. And let the tour commence on Deck 11 for Bar 11, Cora La, Sushi Bar and Surf and Turf Restaurant. Bar 11 is the highest bar on the ship. By day you have sweeping views, by night it turns into a disco. With accessibility in mind, Bar 11 and the 3 restaurants here can be accessed by a panoramic lift. Bar 11 is also where you'll find a range of exclusive smoky cocktails. Without doubt, this was my favourite bar on the ship. Surf and Turf is the specialty steakhouse on board, costing £38.95 per person. A discount is available if you book your table in advance of your cruise. I'd always advise booking specialty meals in advance of your cruise to avoid any disappointment. Having said that, I was able to book my specialty dining whilst on board. However, I haven't always been so fortunate in the past, and since I booked on board, there were no discounts available to me. Next up, and just off Bar 11, specialty Asian dining at Cora La plus the Sushi Bar. Cora La is currently priced at £32.95 per person. Don't forget, a discount applies if you book in advance of your cruise. The Sushi Bar is located at the far end of Cora La, and again a supplement applies here. And that's it for Deck 11. Time to head down to Deck 10. Welcome to Deck 10, where you'll find the wall. It's a bit more exciting than it sounds. Mini golf, a jogging track, a pool bar very sneakily placed next to 3 kids clubs, and at the very front, the observatory. The hideout is for teens only and features a dedicated lounge with video games, karaoke and air hockey. The Mini M Club and Baby Centre are for under 3s. Activities include sensory sessions, story time, baby ballet, nursery rhymes and even sign language. And then there's the M Club for kids aged 3 to 11, including arts, crafts, movie nights, quizzes, treasure hunts and sports challenges. Here at the aft of Deck 10 you'll also find a climbing wall included in your cruise fare. Opening times are listed in the daily programme. Equipment is provided by the staff working at the wall, and then you're free to get your rocks off. Mini golf is also included in your cruise fare. Just rock up, grab your clubs and balls and knock them around to your heart's content. In case you're wondering, it's currently late afternoon on a port day here in the Caribbean, and that's why there are so many lounges available. On a sea day, it will not be looking like this. You may be able to just make out the jogging track on the floor. 4 laps equals 1 mile. No thank you. If you want a lounger in this very small section at the front of the ship, you'll need to arrive very early in the day. They go like hotcakes. Looking down here onto the observatory deck with its views and loungers. The seating area here by the pool bar is also a smoking area. Deck 9 for the veranda, spa, gym, glass house, indoor pool, snack shack, main pool, whirlpools, movies by moonlight, pool bar and islands buffet. Just before reaching Islands Buffet, there's a terraced area with outdoor seating. It's also a covered area and therefore sheltered from any rain. The food at Islands Buffet is included in your cruise fare. It's open for breakfast, lunch, afternoon tea and dinner. There are refreshment stations here at Islands, and since Marella is all-inclusive, you're able to help yourself to beer, wine, soft drinks, fruit juice and water. The most accessible of tables here at Islands are reserved strictly for those people with mobility restrictions. If you're wondering where all the loungers are, well, they're not usually put out on deck until 8 AM. I think the idea is to prevent people from saving loungers as soon as the sun rises. A good idea. Pools on board Marella Discovery 2 use salt water. You can access the shallow area of the pool via steps and access into the pool via ladder, or just throw yourself in. Pools on board can be heated, but it will depend on your itinerary and the climate. For example, here in the Caribbean, the pool water warms very quickly. Welcome to the Snack Shack, casual dining, grab and go items, usually open from about 11 AM until 6 PM. Food here is included in your cruise fare. The concierge lounge is open to suite guests only. I did try and get in, but they weren't having any of it. Travel blog Jamie shall not pass. and welcome to the multi-purpose indoor pool area. By day, the glass house area is for relaxing. By night, it's a restaurant. Think tapas, freshly made pasta, pizza, calzone, all included in your cruise fare. Some items like the skewers come with a surcharge. No reservations here, but if you turn up during peak hours around 7 to 7:30, you may need to wait a little while. As well as the glass house, this indoor section also has whirlpool tubs, some great day beds and lounges, plus the indoor pool, again salt water, this time with step access. On a sea day, these day beds go like hotcakes. You have been warned, get here early. There's also a casual eatery here. A lot of people on board didn't realize you can actually grab a hot breakfast from this counter, plus lunch including hot paninis and rotisserie style chicken. There's also a refreshment station here where you can grab your teas and coffees. Uh-oh, we are heading into the gymnasium. No, I did not use it. I just walked through and filmed it for you. Studio. I saw lots of people bouncing around on big balls in there. I don't know what that's all about. You can exit the gymnasium straight onto the adults only veranda area. It's first thing in the morning, but usually you'll find lots of comfy lounges and even pods to enjoy here. Oh, incidentally, welcome to one of the beautiful Caribbean islands, Curacao. As well as the usual treatment rooms you find in a spa, there's also access here for free to a male and female sauna. If you're looking to doll yourself up and have your hair done, maybe your nails, well, come to the salon. There's also a relaxation room that, like the gym, exits onto the veranda. It's also somewhere you can grab yourself some cold water. Continuing our walking tour, decks 8 and 7 for more passenger cabins. On deck 6, in addition to passenger cabins, you'll also find the coffee port. Well, if you follow me, you'll know I love my iced coffee. I've actually stayed in one of these cabins before on Discovery, the most convenient location for me. On this side of the coffee port and atrium, you'll find lots of chargers for your devices. It's actually very handy on disembarkation day if you've got a number of hours to spare before heading back to the airport. One of the things I love about this particular coffee port is that many of the chairs and tables overlook the atrium. The coffee port is known for specialty drinks, ice cream, chocolates and cookies. Everything here comes with a surcharge. However, if you have upgraded to the premium drinks package, all drinks from the coffee port are included. As of December 2025, if purchased on board, a premium drinks package costs £99 per week per person. We are making progress. Welcome to Deck 5 and the Squid and Anchor, Broad Street Shops, Reception, Destination Services, Photo Gallery, Gallery 47 and Piccadilly's. The two-tiered main dining room actually has 3 different restaurant sections. As such, all three are included in your cruise fare. Reservations are not required for any of these restaurants. Piccadilly's is Marella's newest restaurant on the block. It's billed as traditional British food with a real twist. It's so twisty, in fact, I didn't even recognise some of the dishes as British. For example, chips and gravy was served as polenta with mayonnaise. Not really a twist, it's more like a completely different dish from a different country. Gallery 47 for traditional Italian food, and I can vouch for the fact that this is traditional Italian food. There are 2 menus to be enjoyed here on any 1-week cruise. Looking down once again at what you and I would probably consider a traditional main dining room where the menu changes every evening. It's absolutely up to you if you'd like a table to yourself or with whomever you're sharing your cabin or sharing with any fellow passengers. You'll find a number of these screens dotted around the atrium where you can reserve your place on an excursion. Of course, if you need to speak to somebody face to face about excursions, head to Destination Services. Did you know that every ship in the Marella fleet has its own mascot? Here on Discovery 2, it's the penguin. You'll find live music in the atrium every evening. These are the 2 panoramic lifts I mentioned a little bit earlier that will take you straight into bar 11 on deck 11. For a mid-sized ship, I must say I'm quite impressed with the number and range of shops on board, if that's your thing. The shops are not open whilst in port. You need to wait until you've left port or you are firmly at sea. This middle section is usually filled with products and the stales, as I call them, never-ending sales. If you'd like to see what's inside each shop, make sure you watch my full experience 7 nights on board Discovery 2 sailing the Caribbean. Welcome to the Squid and Anchor, an entertainment venue. You can expect karaoke, quizzes and live music here. Deck 4 is where you'll find the promenade, the Broadway show lounge, live room and casino, the atrium, atrium bar, and 47, the main dining room. Some of the seats towards the back of the Broadway show lounge are reserved for guests with limited mobility. Notice the cup and glass holders in the arms of each chair. I love that. As far as show lounges or theatres go, I think this is a really comfortable one. Welcome to the live room and casino. This is another entertainment zone. You can expect live music here every evening. Even though a small casino, it is still hugely underused by guests. And here we are at the traditional main dining room, 47 degrees. I know, I called it 47 earlier. Sue me. You can come here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Food is included in your cruise fare, although there are a few items that come with a surcharge. For example, steak and lobster. You know, I never heard anybody play the piano during my week on board. I would have loved that. And let's head out to the promenade. There's a smoke-in section on starboard side. Whilst this is a full prom deck, i.e. you should be able to walk a full circuit, there were always areas sectioned off during my week on board, so I wasn't able to do that. I'd be really interested to know in the comments if you have found the same or whether it was fully open to you on your cruise. Deck 3 for passenger cabins, including my inside cabin 3719 and studios. The studios can be used for professional photo shoots. And now heading to my inside cabin 3719. It's located forward and starboard side. On each deck there are also water fountains supplying filtered cold water. You'll find a carafe in your cabin which you can fill. How could you possibly guess that this is my cabin? Come on in, everybody. For a full and detailed tour and review of this cabin, just search Travel Blog Jamie Marella Discovery 2 Inside Cabin. Well, you and I made it. Deck 2 for passenger cabins, and directly below Deck 1 for the medical centre and disembarkation. What do you think about Discovery 2? Drop your comments below. Thank you as always for your support as we head towards 49,000 subscribers. Today's shoutouts go to my gorgeous Tiers 3, 4 and 5 patrons, and yes, you too could become a patron. Just search patreon.com/travelblogjamie. For your personalised video messages, just search cameo.com/travelblogjamie. Don't forget, we can also follow each other on Facebook, Jamie W. Robbins, Instagram @travelblogjamie, and of course right here, right now on YouTube.